Hello, and here is a quick overview video of how to create a logo using an AI platform that I have found recently called logoai.com. You can do all of this. You can create most of this, I would say, without even creating a login, and there's no price to actually create the logo. Again, it's logoai.com, and when I look at an AI platform to create something visual, I'm looking for something that is minimally invasive, where I don't have to give too much information, and something that works instantly, and something that's pretty straightforward in terms of, do you need to buy something? Can you get it for free? And I will be upfront about this. If you design something here and you wanted to download it and make it your official brand, you do need to buy it. Um, you can go to pricing and see how much it costs. It's not crazy. It's really not that bad. But um, I like the fact that you can design it all without any price. So we're going to quickly walk through this. It should be pretty fast, but I like to, put out the feelers here for how something works, because I've looked at so many AI platforms over the years, over the last 10 months, I say, that I think it's worth understanding what it is that you're getting into. You don't want to waste time. You want to maximize the time that you're spending here. So let's go ahead and start. You start with your name. I will use my company as an example. Um, you want the slogan to be. I don't think the slogan will have any bearing on the design, so it doesn't really matter what you put. It's more about if the slogan is included in the logo or not. So I'm just gonna make this up. This is not my actual slogan. Then you pick an industry. This will impact be impacted by this will impact the logo that you develop. So I'm in education. You want a color scheme. I usually go with cold just for the heck of it. And then with fonts, I tend to go with futuristic. And let's see what it comes up with. It's that fast. It's pretty simple. Then you get all of these ideas. Now, the good thing that I like about this, maybe more so than anything else, is the fact that it just keeps coming up with ideas for you. A little Art Deco here. Looks like M State's logo. All sorts of options here. And you'll see a lot of these look pretty familiar. So I don't recommend just taking one off the shelf and buying it. You look over it and you can, edit and buy it, preview, edit and buy it. I recommend taking one that you like and then making some changes to it. Again, I do not recommend taking it right off the shelf and buying it. So say I like this Art Deco one, I'm going to go to edit and pick one out of here. You can then change what the image is that you go with. You can pick the layout, you can pick the font, you can change the images. I will say the font is probably the thing that I change the most often because it has so many options. When you are choosing a font earlier, it's like, oh, here's one of 6 styles, but really they have a ton of different fonts, which is cool. And then, yes, you can change the color scheme. Again, you don't have a ton of options on the color scheme up front. You pick that, I picked cold. But again, if you want, you can change it. You can even pick it to be more specific. Right. So I'd say I want to go with this. I like it. I'm all set. Obviously, it's got the watermark. And then if you want to buy, you do need to log in. So pretty simple, pretty easy. There's a lot of programs like this out here. I personally have found this to be the most simplistic, having the most, or to say the least bells and whistles without having to, get too into the weeds. I have used programs like Visme I really like. And I even like designing stuff with Simplified, which is another AI-based social media and kind of like visual digital marketing platform that I like. But those both have way too many tools. They say you don't need to know Photoshop, but honestly, they're even more difficult. They're much more difficult than something like Canva. This gives you something in seconds. Again, do not take what you just design here at face value and just build, just to use it. Make some changes, make it your own, make it something that you really like. Then you could buy it, use it on your own. But really, this is kind of all that you need to do. And hopefully this will help you if you need to develop a logo here in the future.